I'm Jennifer Goodman. I'm Associate Professor here at Audencia, and my research is broadly around sustainability, systems and governance. The main thread of this research is to place organizations at the center of socio and ecological systems. So these systems are complex, and this complexity is often challenging for managers and business leaders to work with. So we have done research on sustainability-oriented innovation processes and how these can have a system-level impact. I also work on governance, exploring how we can bring voices from the social and ecological systems into governance structures and decision-making structures. And finally, I work on exploring how we can build sustainability competences like system thinking into our higher education institutions. Well, in terms of impact, all of the research I do feeds into the classes I teach, so courses on systems thinking, regenerative business and governance. We opened this year the MSc in Management for Sustainable Business, where I teach systems thinking. We've also developed teach training and workshops for colleagues here at Audencia, so we can explore how systems thinking might challenge some of the assumptions that we tend to get used to in traditional business thinking. Beyond Audencia, we've taken our findings from our project about sustainability competences to Brussels, where we presented to policy advisors from EU directorates on higher education and shared our findings with them. And in terms of governance, we work with local organizations, local businesses, learning from them about the way that they've brought nature and society into their governance structures. So, for example, giving a seat to nature on the board or creating a foundation which supports the environment. And we work with them to develop case studies and to develop research, which can also help other similar organizations to adjust their governance structures. So three resources that I would recommend would be these three books. The first is a book called Perma-Entreprise, which introduces the principles of permaculture and how they can actually be used in organizations to help organizations resemble our social and our natural environments better. Also a book called Regenesis. This is a book by George Monbiot, a UK journalist, and he does a really great job of exploring the global food and agriculture systems, looking at how we can grow enough food for us all to eat healthily and yet still maintain the resources, the natural resources around us. And thirdly, a book called Braiding Sweetgrass, which is a really beautifully written book. The author, Robin Ball Kimmerow, she's a biologist. So she brings her scientific knowledge of nature, but she combines that with more traditional wisdom. So she's also a Native American and brings her a deep and holistic understanding of nature also from that perspective. It's a really beautifully written book.